Hey guys, it's Kristen with HK Wax Center. So I'm going to talk to you about why left-handed people have the potential, the possibility to be some of the best waxers out there. Now before I jump in, if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to comment, like, subscribe. I always love getting to answer your questions and chatting with you all. Also, if you are an licensed aesthetics or licensed esthetician or cosmetologist, or currently in SD or Cosmo school, and you're on Facebook and you're joining those groups and communities, then feel free to join Wax Club. It is a really nice, great group of people who are super helpful and love helping other people in the community. So if you are on Facebook and you want, check out Wax Club. Okay, let's jump in. So I am left-handed. And it comes with definitely its struggles in life. So about 10% of the people or the population is left-handed. Now, if you are left-handed, then you know that it's easier to use both of your hands. Growing up, obviously, it was difficult since no one else in my family, well, at least like no immediate family was left-handed. I do have like cousins and stuff like that. But for example, like scissors are made for right-handed people. Writing with a pencil is a special kind of torture because it you then smudge and it leaves the lead all over your hand, which was a nightmare in school. Can openers are for left or right-handed people, I'm sorry. At the bank or like those credit card terminals, the pin that's attached to the table is always on the right side. So being left-handed always gets in the way. It's just annoying. Those desks at school that's like attached to the chair, obviously is made for right-handed people. So if you're left-handed, you gotta like cross over your body to write on the desk. But yeah, the world in general is just not made for left-handed people. I could go on and on. There's just so many things. Now, growing up, less the daily annoyances that I experienced, I was able to do things better with both my hands, especially like than my friends. For example, painting like fingernail polish, painting my nails. I could easily paint both hands without problem, where a lot of my right-handed friends would always struggle when they would paint their right hand with their left because it would just turn out atrocious, awful. I didn't have to struggle with that. So when I wanted to get into waxing, my trainer actually had a bit of a difficult time training me because she's right-handed and she had never trained someone who was left-handed. And she would try to like flip it from like what she would normally do, but obviously like if she's trying to use her left hand, it's not working. So I would just kind of have to see what she's doing with her right and then like mimic and like flip everything that she was training me. And then another trainer said that she recommends if I can use both my hands, then teach yourself how to wax with both hands. Which I was so thankful that she suggested that. I don't know why I didn't come in, why I didn't think of it myself, but it really saved me on carpal tunnel. Because a lot of the waxers that I worked with started getting really bad signs of carpal tunnel. And I struggled with a little bit of pain, but for the most part, I was fine because I was able to equally use both hands. It made my life so much easier. Also, so I, worked at European Wax Center at first, and depending on the room that you're assigned that day, the rooms are not all set up the same. Like the general layout, yes, but like the side where like the table is and the wax warmer and the bed, sometimes that might be on your right, sometimes it might be on your left. And so for people who are right-handed, a lot of them would get irritated or struggle if they were put in a room where it was flipped and they didn't like that, because then they had to like readjust or walk around the table in order to be able to wax correctly. Where with me, since I could easily and equally wax with both hands, I was able to, no matter what room I was put in, it didn't affect me, because I would just wax with this hand more or wax with this hand more. So that was a huge plus. It was much easier for me to adapt depending on the room situation that I was in. So that was really helpful. But yeah, If you are an esthetician or a cosmetologist, then I would definitely recommend looking into waxing. And if you do, wax with both hands. Practice, train yourself. It's definitely going to make a big difference. Or even if you're not an esthetician, you're just trying to figure out something you want to do with your life, then something where you can utilize both hands. Take something that has, in general, been a disadvantage and use it to your advantage. So it's worked for me really well. Hopefully it'll work for you too. But thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye guys.